The last step in the fundamentals of the marketing is the how. Okay, so here, what do we got? You got to know your target market. You got to figure out where's the best place that they congregate in a form that doesn't mean that you always have to do one-off marketing, right? So there's scale associated with that. We can talk further about that. Not last, but fundamentally, you got to know what your unique selling proposition is. What is it that's going to set me apart? And we focus on this tremendously with all of our clients. And then the last step is how. What's the best media? That's media.
Yep.
Does that look like media to you? That's media. And that is how do I physically communicate my message, this guy, right, to the where my target market is. All of these things have to be consistent. They all have to work together. So this is what we create with people. We make sure that we, in our relationship, we have all of these checked off. Okay, so that's one of our looping back review points.
So, welcome, Kim. Thanks for joining us. If you have any questions while we're talking, you can just type it in. Emmy and Kelly. Kim Kelly.
We'll just call her Kim. Okay. Hi, Kim. So you get this? You get this? This is where we've been. If you want to get back to it, there's prior episodes. Make it easy for you. If you want to know more about it, you just give us a call. Okay? Bruce is not one of my coaches, but he's an extreme strong ally, and he knows the stuff.
Where does why come in?
The why?
Yeah.
The why actually comes more into, what are
the business,
what's
as
your
opposed to marketing?
Yeah, what's your vision? You see it right up here in the methodology?
Yep.
It's in how we define the destination. Now, why might be important, but
why are you advertising? Why are you marketing? Why?
Well,
I guess why would be your existence as a company, and less as why you're marketing.
We know why we're doing it, right? We're actually.
Although actually, with why is what is your ROI? Or what is your measurement of marketing? Are you trying to get more customers? Are you trying to just get more exposure?
Okay, that's excellent. Okay, because what we will put into place when I was just with a client yesterday, and we're just starting off, is once we create this, Bruce knows this, we do our test and measure. We test and measure every campaign, because I can just tell you that you can be pulled into this repetitive activity that we think we should keep doing, and if we're not measuring the results we're getting, it's like,
yep.
Why am I doing this? So, for example, I'm not picking on networking groups. I'm really, really not. But some networking groups can be pretty expensive, and we create some nice relationships. But guess what? They're not yielding anything.
Yeah.
And you got to pull the plug. You got to say, wait a second. The 2.5 hours that I'm dedicating to that thing, plus the cost of the breakfast, et cetera,
and how can your time be spent better somewhere else?
Yeah.
Actually, one story I've got is there was this one company that was running these ads on a consistent basis, and every month they'd run it in 4 different markets, and like clockwork, they just run the ads, and they'd get some good results. But what one month, the ad for some reason didn't run. They lost communication, and it was like by accident they didn't run the ad. So the people they were working with, the management team they were working with, said this is a great way to measure how effective your ads have been. Are you getting more results running the ad, or more results when you didn't run the ad, or what was the difference between running the ad and not running the ad? And it turned out there was 0 difference between running the ad and not running the ad. And so the management team basically went back and said, let's stop running the ad because you're getting no results. And the executive says, no, we've got to keep doing that. So it's like,
Well,
they tested it, they measured it, and in an instance where it showed it didn't work, it was because of tradition, because we've always run the ads, and we're always spending the money.
yeah, I mean, the other thing to always check is whether or not the message, which is that what thing, right, your unique selling proposition, is whether or not that message is really compelling. So don't shoot the strategy too soon. Let's examine the execution of that.
Yeah, because a lot of times people
Strategy.
run one ad and say, well, this one ad didn't work. Let's stop running that one ad.
Yeah.
And advertising is always, you've got to run for consistently.